Okay, we're opening the Conservation Commission meeting for June 25th, 2018 at 7 p.m. I'm going to start with old business.
Oh, can I have the floor first, Mr. Chairman?
You can.
It has been this board's stating emphatically that we have a bylaw that states that we have a 2-to-1 replication. This is not true. And according to our bylaw 171-5, permits and conditions, Part D, it so states that they'll just be, shall require a full mitigation. I won't read the whole part of D. But for anybody coming in front of the board from now on, it is just full mitigation. It has been our prior to recommend 2-to-1, but it does not have to be 2-to-1. So from now on, it cannot be stated that our bylaws say that it's 2-to-1. I just wanted to bring that up.
Okay, we're going to start with Springwood Drive, number 84-523, NY, filed by Mike Legan for construction of single-family dwelling with site temperatures partially within a bordered vegetated wetland on Lot A, Springwood Drive. We had almost approved this last week. We were just waiting for a number.
The file number and also the request for a wetlands replication plan, which is what I just presented to you just now. And I did speak just so that everybody's okay with it, because when the file number came, there were a list of requirements. So I had called down to Greg DeCesar about what it's excuse me, what it's entailed. It just basically, because you're doing a filling, it triggers them giving you this this list of requirements. I am all set with the list of requirements. It's only that it's mostly to do with a water quality certificate. If you have to get a water quality certificate, that only kicks in if you're filling over 5,000 square feet of land subject to flooding or bordering vegetated wetlands. We are not. We're well under that. So our order of conditions will qualify as our water quality certificate. That's what that came from. Greg DeCesar from DEP.
Okay. Any questions from the board? Any questions on the audience from Springwood Drive? No? Back to the board. A motion then?
Make a motion, we accept John's report, and then we go with the order of conditions on.
And the plans as presented.
And the plans as presented. Thank you.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, John.
Oh, just for the file, Nancy. I got, where the hell are they? Probably lost them now. But I did do my due diligence, I did.
And
do you need any copies? Oh, yeah. Do we have another one? I think I gave them. Okay, I gave out like a half a dozen of them. Do you need any plans? Plans are all the same as what was submitted before. Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Gentlemen, have a great night. And ladies.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Take care, Nancy.
Okay. Next we have a continuation, number 84-522 NI, filed by CRF Land Holdings for construction of a commercial corporate park within the 100-foot buffer zone within 100 feet of a bordering vegetated wetland and a driveway crossing for development at 500 Chestnut Street.
Just sit there and pay attention. Just for a camera.
I thought you guys wanted that.
I'd like to jump in here for a moment. With the new, it's actually our bylaw that has been, I researched it and found out, we requested you to come back with a 2-to-1 replication.
Yep.
You do not have to present that.
Okay.
If you want to go with the original set of plans, my opinion is it is fine because of the the way the bylaws are stated, and you were right, Mr. Fiore, last time, when you said it was a 1-to-1. So, it's up to you how you wanna present this.
Sure, thank you. I did the same thing. We didn't have the bylaw in front of me, so I went back
Yeah.
and looked myself to double check. Work in a lot of towns, so I can't memorize all the regs. And then speaking with Peter, we would like to keep the 1-to-1. We don't think the additional 100% is going to add a large improvement to the environmental protection. We looked at it, we'd have to break it up in a few different areas, and one of the areas that we considered for that other half is in an area of ledge. It's gonna be difficult to come up with that area. Not undoable, we could certainly do it. It would involve a little bit more work, and I don't think it would be a large benefit to this area in the middle here, which is what we're filling here, in an isolated area here. The isolated area is not actually covered under the State Wetlands Protection Act either. Other items that we had talked about too, we had a site walk. I was not in attendance, I believe.
A couple of people.
Yeah.
And my understanding is the site walk went well. Everybody was in agreement with delineation and layout, et cetera. And the final item that was requested was a written narrative of the wetland delineation. South River Environmental prepared a 6-page report detailing each individual area, what it consists of, and it provides an overall summary of how the wetlands relate to the Wetlands Protection Act and your bylaw.
Mhm.
Any questions from the board? Any questions from the audience? Bring it back to the board. Any further questions or motion?
No. I'd make a motion that we accept the plans and approve the plans for 84-522 for the notice of intent for 500 Chestnut Street.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous? Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Go on.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay.
Do the same.
You want that? You think that's it?
No, I have one.
The only correspondence we have was a letter from up on Adams Street, which I believe everybody's read and seen. Zero Adams.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's all set.
Yeah, I saw that in the internet, I mean, the emails. Yep.
Yeah, I heard all about it, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, order of conditions for, we'll start with Springwood Drive, 84-523. Anybody want to take it?
AA1 would be 10 feet.
Two.
Three, 4, and 5.
Yep.
6.
Mm-hmm. Don't need any B.
Oh, yeah, B1, B2. Four, B4.
7.
7, okay. D1. D3. They have replication, right, so it's E1, E2, E3, E4, E6. Do we know on the plans what it was? No, that's the wrong set of plans, that's,
Oh, Springwood, sorry.
was it 5,000? Uh, 2,900 square feet. Just sheet 1 of 1.
Yes.
E8 is 2,900, the proposed 2,900 square feet of wetland. And then, again, 2,900, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, E8 is 2,900, 2,900, and 2,900, 3 spots. E9, E10, no F. 1 second. G1, G2, 3, 4, 25 feet on G5. G6 and G7. H2. H5, H6, H8, we don't need a timetable or anything, do we, on this work schedule? No.
No.
And there's no special conditions? Okay, that'll take care of this one.
That's the order of conditions for 500 Chestnut Street.
What they have for the replication, how many square feet? It's over here.
Utilities. Grading. What's that one? Grading.
Grady, that's the consultant. Oh, I'm sorry. No. I remember seeing it too.
Yeah, I thought it was there in the front.
I can remember seeing exactly what it was. Landscape, you know? I know it's in this area.
Proposed wetland fill,
Okay, 40.
yeah, 4203.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the
And that's
replication.
the application
Right there.
area. Yep,
5,000.
yep.
Okay, so they're gonna fill in 4,200, they're gonna replicate 5,000. Okay, go ahead, you can do that one.
Okay. A1, 10 feet. A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, B1, B2, B3, they're gonna have a pond there, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
B3. B4. B5. B7. B8. Do we need any of this?
No.
No, nothing in C.
Okay, now
D1. D3. D4. Nah.
No,
D4.
not D4.
No,
That's,
that's nothing. Okay. E1. E2. E3. E4. E6.
okay, now E7 is
E7.
the replication area of 4,200 square feet shown on revised plan maps of February 1st, 2018. Sheet, I don't know what sheet it is. As, we just put down as proposed in the plans. Proposed 5,000 square feet of wetland area to be, 4,200 square feet of wetland area to be disturbed by work governed will be
Yeah.
5,000.
Be replicated.
Yeah, 5,000.
E9.
E10.
E10. Nothing
No.
on that. G1. G2. G3. G4. G5. 25. 25 feet. G6. G7.
This is not,
No.
nothing in H. No, it's not a subdivision. H6.
H6, yeah. H7,
Mhm.
H8, and H9. And I1, I2, E, I2A, and E. See anything else there that? No. Anything under special condition?
No.
I don't see anything.
Um,
Did I miss something?
I just, some of this stuff, after we make the motion and approve it, is repetitious. For instance, I2G is repetitious of what we just went over.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think it's needed. Okay.
Okay, anything else, anybody? Motion to adjourn, I guess.
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous. Thank you.
Excellent. Nice and quick. Thank you.